Hi and welcome to Sports Recovery Kendal. My name's Vicky and we're going to do some midday mobility. So if you're joining us for the first time, welcome. If you have previously been joining me over on Facebook on the Sports Recovery Kendal page for our live sessions at midday, then thank you for making the move and coming and joining me on YouTube. So we're going to start off with some real nice simple breath match and arm movements. So we're going to do a big inhale. And take the arms overhead, and as we exhale, we're going to let that go. So we're just looking to match the breath to the arm movement, just to get all connected. And as we do these, we progressively want to be reaching out and using our arms in an active way more and more, so that we really are stretching and trying to pull them out of the sockets. We're also moving our ribs, and that last final inhale we do is really going to get into the ribs and move the intercostal muscles and really feel super nice, so that we want to shake it all out and get rid of all the tension. We're going to do some roll downs and walk outs. A really nice move to get the spine moving and just get us, engage our body, engage our core and get us flowing. Chin to chest, roll the shoulders, and then allow the knees to soften, allow the hips to go back. Let the weight of the head and the arms bring you down towards the floor. Have a pause here. You may need to bend the knees a little bit, that's fine. Fingertips to the floor, and then find the floor with your hands and walk out to plank. Have a pause here. Make sure you're nice and tight and secure. And then we're going to start by pressing those hips up and pushing the hands down into the floor as we walk back in towards our toes. Try and keep the legs as straight as you can, but be conscious of allowing the knees to be soft. That's a good thing. You want them to be a little bit soft. Don't knock them out. And then we're going to roll all the way back up. Shoulders come up, and then finally chin and chest come up last. So let's go for that again. Chin to chest, roll the shoulders, head and the hands bring us down. We find the mat. Walk out to plank and push the hips up and walk those hands back towards our toes. Nice work. Let's go for one more of those, a little bit more dynamic. Keep it moving. Down we come, walking out, having a pause in plank. Just come to being completely still. It doesn't have to be for this long, but it's good to just be here and don't sink. Keep it tight, nice and engaged. And then we're going to walk it back in. Lovely. And then rolling that body all the way back up to standing. Good stuff. And again, just give it a shake. It's going to feel like you're wanting to get moving now. So we're going to become a little bit more active, and we're going to take a lunge forward with a reach up overhead. Lovely. And back up to standing. Alternate feet coming forwards. As you become more accustomed to this, you're looking for those moments of stillness and control throughout the whole movement. So I'm going to do a couple towards you now. And what we're looking for is that control. No wobble to the side, dipping to the side, trying to just maintain nice upright body as we reach up for the ceiling and come down under control. That's it. Everything, you're the boss of it. We're not wobbling around. We're just enjoying this feeling. Good. One more each side. Great stuff. And relax that. Give that a shake out. So now we're going to come on to a stretch and a twist. It's called the windmill. I'm sure there are lots of variations of it out there. This is how I like to coach it and how I like to do it. And I think it's an excellent move for opening the chest, gentle twist of the spine, and also finding space in those hips, moving the hips. So we're going to come, bring our feet underneath our armpits. So kind of shoulder width apart, but maybe not quite so far. So you can see there, my heels just underneath my armpits. And my feet, I'm going to start off bending my toes. They're actually over to the left-hand side. For you guys, that's going to look like the right. And I'm going to sink my weight back through my right leg to start with. So my toes are pointing left. All my weight has gone back through my right leg, and I'm keeping that leg nice and straight. I'm engaging my glute, I'm engaging my quad, I'm pressing that foot down into the floor. I'm going to take my right arm up to the ceiling. My left hand, I'm going to make sure that the back of my hand is just in contact with the inside of my left thigh there. So a little bit of Saturday Night Fever going on. And I'm going to let my left leg just have a little bend to start with. As I get more mobile, then we can work towards keeping this front leg straight. But for now, let's just get used to the weight being on the back leg, little bend in that left knee. Good stuff. Okay, so now we initiate the twist. So I'm going to look up at my right hand. So all the way up there, I'm going to pull the arm down into the shoulder socket here. Super important. And I'm going to lean away from that arm. So I'm still pushing my hips back. You can probably see that my butt is moving backwards. And as I lean away, my head and chest away from my hand, my left arm here is just tracing that inside of my left leg. Down I come. Met a little bit of resistance there on the outside of my hip. So I'm just going to have a breath. Press both my feet back into the floor and come back up to standing. So let's go through that again then. Weight through the right leg. Right arm goes up, turn to look at it, back to back, leaning away from that arm, letting my body twist, opening my chest, and pressing back up to standing. Super good. One more. Down we go. Nice. So you can do 3 to 5 of these on each side. I've just gone for 3. We're going to switch sides. So the principles remain the same, we're just doing it on the other side. So I will feel my weight through that left leg, left arm goes up, soften the right leg, back of the hand on the thigh, and I'm leaning away, pushing my hips backwards. Nice, opening the chest, feeling a gentle twist through my hips, keeping my spine straight, nice and long. And then press back up to standing. Nice, let's go again. Awesome, thank you for joining me. So that's just a couple of things that we can do to stand up during the day and move around. Particularly if we're at home, we're not in an office where people are maybe looking at us, it's nice just to get a bit of movement in, especially through those hips with those windmills. So if you've got any questions, drop them in the comments below. Do subscribe because we're going to be posting videos on here from me, experimenting with different things, trying out some different moves, and basically just being here for you to do a little bit of movement every single day.